The process in DoorGrow Hire was very unique. I think that the posting itself creates some traction that brings people that are interested in the ideas of what we're doing. I like the fact that people need to go through several different points before they get to the next step. And if they don't want to invest the time, then we don't see them. I like that a lot. It allows people that are serious about the position to come in, and it weeds out the people that are just sending emails. My regular hiring was through interviews. So they've submitted an application, I gave them a call, interviewed them. Here I had a little bit more knowledge going into the interview, so it allowed me a little bit more questions, a little bit more understanding, and dwelling on things that are important for the software or the property.
It really gave me some time to sit down and really look at the company and figure out like what's their vision, what's their purpose. Is that something I connect with? Because if I don't connect with it, I don't really want to deal with that either. So it gave me a chance to learn a lot about the business beforehand. It also gave me some other personal pieces of like, what's your disc profile, and learn a little bit about yourself. And then I've kind of been able to transition that, using that in our hiring process. We've used it on hiring both our property manager and our accountant. Working on that side, on the hiring side, it helped me learn a lot about that person and see how much they were really thinking about the job as opposed to just applying. The whole part where you have to submit a video, you could tell who just said turn on the camera and just start talking and see what happens in 3 minutes versus who planned out what they were going to do from that. It's very easy to see who your planners are and who your fly by the seat of their pants type people are. And also give you a little bit of a starting point when they come in for an interview. You know a little bit about them. You can talk about something that they brought up, and that shows that you have listened to them. You respected them enough to watch their video, to learn a little bit about them, and really start having that conversation. It really brings a chance to say, hey, this is where our starting point was. And this is where we can always kind of go back to. Like if ever there's like employee issues or not quite working quite right, hey, this is our goals. Do you still align with our goals? It always brings it back to at the very beginning. We knew what our goals were. You knew what our goals were. Let's talk about those and make sure that we are still on the same page. This is not your Indeed type hiring process. This isn't a just broadcast it, spit it out, and see what comes back to you. At the end, you have a lot more information about the candidates to make that knowledgeable decision. You're really narrowing down that candidate pool to people who truly would be a fit.